It often strikes without warning. One moment you're laughing with a loved one, and the next, your body fails you. Stroke doesn't always knock on the door before it barges in. And while genetics and age play their roles, there's one factor we often overlook: what's on our plate. Today, we're diving into 5 common foods that may silently, but dramatically, increase your risk of stroke. Some of them are probably sitting in your kitchen right now. This is a wake-up call for anyone over 40, especially if you're aiming to stay healthy and sharp well into your golden years. Strokes occur when blood supply to the brain is interrupted either by a clot or a rupture, and the foods we eat can either protect those fragile vessels or destroy them over time. Let's start with the first silent saboteur. Food number 1. Processed meats. Yes, bacon lovers, brace yourselves. Processed meats like bacon, ham, sausage, hot dogs, and deli turkey may be doing more harm than you think. Here's the truth. These meats are often cured with nitrates and nitrites, chemical preservatives used to extend shelf life and enhance flavor. But when these substances are digested, they can turn into nitrosamines, which are known to damage blood vessels and increase inflammation. Over time, this damage can lead to atherosclerosis, hardening and narrowing of the arteries, making it easier for a clot to form and block blood flow to the brain. But that's not all. Processed meats are also loaded with sodium. One serving of deli ham can contain up to 1,000 milligrams of salt. That's nearly half your daily limit in a single sandwich. And excessive sodium raises blood pressure, which is the #1 risk factor for stroke worldwide. Here's a staggering stat. People who consume the most processed meats are 42% more likely to suffer a stroke compared to those who eat the least. That's not just a minor bump in risk, that's a neon warning sign. Instead of reaching for bacon or bologna, go for lean, unprocessed proteins. Grilled chicken, salmon, beans, or even a boiled egg can give you the same satisfaction without sabotaging your brain. Food number 2. Packaged snack foods. Crunchy, salty, addictive, and dangerous. Packaged snacks like chips, cheese, crackers, and microwave popcorn may seem harmless, especially in moderation. But here's what's hiding behind that loud crinkle of the bag. Many of these snacks are ultra-processed and often contain trans fats or their cousins, highly processed vegetable oils that are pro-inflammatory and harmful to blood vessels. And then there's the salt again. A single serving of potato chips can pack 300-400 milligrams of sodium. But let's be honest, who eats just one serving? Research shows that even slight elevations in sodium intake can dramatically raise your blood pressure over time. And remember, high blood pressure damages the inner lining of arteries, making them more prone to rupture or clot. It's not just the salt, though. These snacks often contain refined carbs and added sugars that spike blood sugar, trigger inflammation, and promote obesity, all risk factors for stroke. Let's take microwave popcorn, for example. Some brands are loaded with unhealthy oils, synthetic flavorings, and even diacetyl, a chemical linked to lung damage and inflammation. That buttery smell? It's not butter, it's a chemical illusion. Swap those packaged snacks with something your future self will thank you for. Try air-popped popcorn with olive oil, unsalted nuts, or even sliced cucumber with hummus. Delicious doesn't have to mean dangerous. Processed meats equals inflammation plus high sodium plus arterial damage. Packaged snacks equals trans fats plus sodium plus refined carbs. We're only 2 foods in, and already the picture is clear. Stroke risk doesn't just come from your family history or your age, it's hiding in your habits. The good news? Every meal is a new opportunity, a chance to protect your brain, strengthen your heart, and extend your independence. And we're not done yet. There are three more surprising foods, ones you may have never suspected that could be setting you up for a stroke. We'll uncover those right after this. Food number 3. Sugary beverages. They're cold, sweet, and marketed as refreshing. But sugary drinks may be one of the most dangerous culprits when it comes to stroke risk, especially for older adults. A single can of soda can contain up to 10 teaspoons of sugar. Your body wasn't built to handle that much glucose in one hit. When you consume sugary drinks regularly, blood sugar spikes and insulin surges follow. Over time, this damages your blood vessels, promotes inflammation, and encourages fat buildup in your arteries. But here's where it gets even more serious. Studies show that people who drink just one or more sugary beverages per day have a higher risk of both ischemic and hemorrhagic stroke. That's stroke from both clots and bleeding in the brain. Sodas and sweetened juices are also a major contributor to type 2 diabetes and abdominal obesity, two major stroke risk amplifiers, especially in those over 60. And don't be fooled by fruit drinks with labels like 100% vitamin C. If they're not 100% fruit juice without added sugar, they're just soda in disguise. What to do instead? Reach for water, unsweetened teas, infused water with herbs or citrus, or even sparkling water with a splash of real fruit juice. Your brain and blood vessels will thank you. Food number 4. Refined carbohydrates. Next up, the breakfast trap. White bread, sugary cereals, muffins, and pastries may seem innocent, but beneath the surface lies a serious health hazard. These foods are made with refined flour and added sugars, which means they are stripped of fiber and nutrients. The result? A rapid spike in blood sugar, followed by a crash. This roller coaster not only wears down your pancreas, it increases inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which raise stroke risk. Refined carbs also lead to weight gain and insulin resistance, two powerful stroke risk factors. In fact, research from the Nurses' Health Study found that diets high in refined carbs were linked to a significantly higher risk of ischemic stroke, particularly in postmenopausal women. And sugary breakfast cereals? Some contain as much sugar per serving as a candy bar, but they're marketed as heart-healthy. Choose breakfasts that fuel your body and protect your brain. Steel-cut oats with berries, whole grain toast with avocado, boiled eggs or Greek yogurt with nuts. Small shifts lead to big protection. Food number 5. Margarine and industrial seed oils. Here's one you may not have expected. Margarine and certain highly processed vegetable oils like corn, soybean, and canola oil, often promoted as heart-healthy. But not all oils are created equal. Many of these oils are high in omega-6 fatty acids, which, when consumed in excess, create an imbalance in the body's inflammation pathways. Your body needs a healthy balance between omega-6 and omega-3 fats, but modern diets often contain up to 20 times more omega-6 than omega-3, and that's a recipe for arterial inflammation. Some margarines and industrial spreads are also made with hydrogenated oils, a sneaky source of trans fats. And even if the label says 0 grams trans fat, if it contains partially hydrogenated oils, the danger is still there. Chronic inflammation weakens blood vessels, increases plaque buildup, and elevates stroke risk, especially as you age. And since these oils are in everything from salad dressings to crackers to frozen meals, the risk can be cumulative. The smarter fats? Olive oil, rich in anti-inflammatory polyphenols. Avocado oil, stable for cooking, full of monounsaturated fats. Flaxseed oil, loaded with plant-based omega-3 second. And yes, a little bit of real butter in moderation is far better than a tub of chemical-laced margarine. Let's review the top 5 offenders that dramatically increase stroke risk. Processed meats, bacon, sausage, delicates, packed with sodium and nitrates, packaged snack foods, chips, crackers, popcorn, full of trans fats and salt, sugary beverages, sodas, and sweetened juices, spike blood sugar, raise blood pressure, refined carbs, white bread, pastries, sugary cereals, fuel inflammation, and fat gain. Margarine and seed oils, cheap oils with trans fats and omega-6 overload. Here's the takeaway. Stroke risk isn't just about age or luck, it's largely about daily choices. And the beauty is, you have power 3 times a day to protect your brain, your independence, and your future. If you found this helpful, give the video a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about, because stroke prevention starts in the kitchen. And remember, even small changes in your diet can lead to powerful improvements in your health. Don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed tips on healthy aging, brain health, and longevity. And in the comments below, let us know, which of these foods surprised you the most? Until next time, stay sharp, stay strong, and take care of your brain.